Hey everybody, welcome back to Mini Episode Monday. And today I want to talk about something that might challenge you a bit if you let it, and something that can transform the trajectory of your life and your business. And that is that comfort is keeping you stuck. And if you're over 50 and you're building your business or you want to take it to the next level, and I'm talking to coaches, I'm talking to businesswomen, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, consultants. You know who you are. And maybe you've been in business for a while, maybe you're just starting, but you know you want to build something more. You can feel that there is more that you can do. And so this is an important idea for you to consider because what got you here is not going to get you there. So let's dive in a little bit here. And I want to start with the truth that most people avoid, which is that comfort is a trap and it feels safe. It feels responsible. It feels like this is just where I'm supposed to be. It's the season that I'm in. It's okay. And I think we struggle with this because we have an idea that life shouldn't be too hard and it shouldn't be too uncomfortable. And we shouldn't do things on purpose if they're uncomfortable. But keeping this train of thought, sticking with this, and convincing yourself otherwise is the very thing that's keeping you stuck in the same patterns, the same income plateau, the same unspoken frustration of knowing that you're capable of more, but not actually doing anything about it. And it's sneaky because it will say, just wait until you feel more ready, or take another course, or it's not the right time. Let's just wait a bit. But here's what I know after coaching dozens of women just like you. Comfort does not lead to clarity. It does not build confidence. It does not create clients, cash, or growth. And growth lives on the mountain, and we have to climb that mountain. It's not in the valley, because in the valley, things stay the same. There's no challenges, there's no growth. And what happens is most people will stay in the valley their whole lives. And for some people, that's going to be okay. Some people, they're just going to stay there and they'll be happy. Okay. But I'm guessing that's not you. And the valley is easy and it's predictable and it doesn't require risk. It doesn't require work. But you're not most people. You're here because you kind of want to do that climb. Now, let's talk about the mountain. Is it hard? Yes. Is it uncomfortable? Definitely. Is it lonely at times? Absolutely. But it offers what the valley never, which includes perspective, because the higher you go, the more clearly you see yourself, your life, your patterns, your power. It offers challenge, the kind that forces you to rise, not retreat. It offers growth. And this is not just surface level growth, but it's deep, identity shifting, legacy level growth. This is where your next level lives. It's where your future clients are waiting. It's where that bold offer you keep dreaming about finally gets created. It's where you stop spinning in self-doubt and start showing up like the expert that you are. And it's going to be uncomfortable, physically, mentally, emotionally. But you didn't build a business to stay safe. You built it to lead, to grow, to create impact and income with purpose. You built it because you want to feel fully alive. So stop pretending that comfort is the goal. It's not. It never was. And the goal is to grow. But our society today is created in such a way that comfort is what we think we should be striving for, and everything should be easier and at our fingertips. And we've created it so that it is. We can use an app on our phone to order anything we want. We can watch hours and days of Netflix. You don't have to challenge yourself. You don't have to do anything. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to see what's possible for ourselves. Now, here's where most women over 50 get stuck. We think we need more time, more certifications, more strategy, more podcasts and books and courses and YouTube videos. But what we actually need is direction. We need a thought partner. We need someone who can see the patterns and call out the blind spots and help collapse the timeline between where we are and where we want to be. And that's what a coach does. Because some of these patterns and some of these loops that you're stuck in, you cannot see clearly. And you can't see how to get out of them. You can't see how to change them. And what you need is a little bit of time to get out of your life, to work on your life, and get that perspective from someone who's not invested in what decisions you make, and what you choose, and how you decide to move forward. But to provide that support and help you to make decisions and help you to see clearly about what it is you want and how to get there, and to overcome the obstacles along the way. And that is what I do. And so I've created this confidence audit, which is a bold, clear, personalized look at what is actually holding you back and what your next powerful step needs to be. It is literally the first step in a transformation that could change everything. It saves you time, it saves you money, and it will save you years of spinning in confusion. And the best part is that once you see the truth and you get these perspective shifts, you can't unsee it. Once you feel your future self calling you forward and the life that you want, you don't go back to playing small. In fact, it's almost like a domino. It's like you start and it has this knock-on effect on other areas of your life, in all areas of your life, for the rest of your life. That's what happened to me. I decided to run that half marathon, and that changed me completely, physically, mentally, emotionally. And then I went through coach certification. And those were two really, really big things at the time. And they're still big, but they changed me because I decided to go through the discomfort and do it. And believe me, there was a lot of discomfort. Physically, emotionally, mentally, I had never run that far before. I had no idea how to do that half marathon. But I did it week by week, day by day, building up the endurance to finally run that half marathon. And then I took the leap and spent the money and the time to become a certified coach. I hadn't invested that much money in decades in myself and in my education. I had to coach people. It was so scary. It was so nerve-wracking. I remember the very first time I coached somebody. I had no idea what I was doing. It was unbelievably nerve-wracking, but I'm so glad I did that because then that opened the door to all the coaching that I've done and the business that I started. I had no idea. If you had asked me 5 years ago, I would have said, I don't have an entrepreneurial bone in my body. I didn't get that when they were handing that out. It's not me. And yet here I am 4.5 years later with my own business, coaching women, training for another half marathon. And none of it is comfortable. None of it is comfortable. But it's the best work that I've ever done. And I don't know what I did before that. I think I was 45, 46 when I ran that half marathon, and it changed everything for me. And it was because I had that feeling in me that I could do more. I carried that idea of running a marathon with me for 10 years, at least 10 years, if not more. And there was something that just kept pushing me, and I couldn't let it go until finally I was just like, enough. I'm going to figure this out. And that's what I did. I decided, okay, maybe a marathon isn't where I'm going to start, but maybe a half marathon. And then I discovered you could walk a marathon, half marathon. So I'm like, well, I could figure that out. So I broke it down. I did the work. And then I did it. And it was painful. It was painful. And I had no idea what I was doing. And I had no idea when I started coaching. And I had no idea what I was doing when I started my business. And some days it still feels like that. But it is literally the best work. And I would not give any of it up for anything. So here's what I want you to do. Ask yourself this one question. Am I choosing comfort or am I choosing growth? And if you're choosing comfort, it's okay, but be sure that's really what you want. Just be honest with yourself. Your answer to that one question will tell you everything you need to know about why you're stuck and exactly what needs to change. So if you want to climb, if you want to do something different, if you feel like you're meant for more, then this is when you start to move. And you can click the link in the show notes and book your confidence audit, and let's talk. This is the first step. It's a high-level conversation. It will give you more clarity and momentum in 45 minutes than most people will get in 6 months. Get out of the valley, start your climb. Your next level is waiting. Let's see what's possible for you. Let's see what's possible for your business. Let's see what's possible for your life. You don't have to do this alone, but you are capable of so much more. So I will see you there.